This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Rishi K.
Radio 1.
Mumbai Unite is an organization that is working towards repealing the Bombay Prohibition Act and the Bombay Police Act, and working towards the upliftment of ordinary citizens like you and me, and especially considering all the harassment that has happened off late. On the telephone line is Nisha Harale. Hi Nisha, how are you?
Hi Rishike, how are you?
Excellent. I want to know, what are your efforts so far? How have you been successful? Who are the people you have met?
Well, it's been a process and we've taken our time. In fact, we want to thank you and Radio 1 as well, because you know, through the medium we've gathered a lot of people. People have joined the Twitter page, people have joined the Facebook page. And we've taken our petition basically to all our leaders now. We've got to different leaders. We've met them, we've discussed in details about what we are going through so they understand better, and how we could combine energies wherein they could help us and we could help them back in return, and take this further so our voices are heard at the center.
Without naming any political parties, please talk about the leaders you have met. What have they done? Are you circulating a letter? Are you getting signatures on it? What are the kind of assurances you have got from those leaders?
Well, there is a petition that is going across. One speaking about the Bombay Prohibition Act, the repeal of course, the revision of the Bombay Police Act, and also the outdated laws that need to be amended or changed. So we've been going with our petition to various leaders. We've met the COSAs from the Andheri segment. We had a long discussion with them, wherein we spoke about the bar establishment having problems, how citizens are supposed to be good citizens, as in how we can enjoy our freedom, enjoy our nightlife, enjoy our fundamental rights, and how to go about it in the right direction. We threw light on various subjects, like, of course, the drug use. And the fact of the matter is that, it's here. And how do we cause awareness programs rather than slam the young youth and criminalize them? Because this is going to be a major, bigger problem than AIDS. And how do we go about it in a more sensible manner? And, of course, we did speak about the fact that at the end of the day, even if we take off the music out of the party, the drug is still there. So the awareness program needs to be, we need to start awareness programs. Then we spoke about how can we help the bar and establishment people so that people, don't have fear going out to these places. Now they did say, majority of them did say that the laws are outdated and they need to change. They are looking into it, but it's going to take some time. They will get our voices heard in the center. And I don't know how much time, but they've assured us that the changes will happen.
Other than the COSAs, who have you met? Which other leaders have you met, and what are your interactions with them?
Okay, we met Baba Siddiqui, and he was a sweetheart. He also signed the petition, and he in fact said that yes, he would basically help us if we needed to meet the high-ranked people. Also, he said that he's supportive of Mumbai Unite. It's a very good cause. He said the Bandrites are the most loving people, and it's very, it's scary to see what's happening. He, in fact, spoke a lot in details about how he can come together and, help us with the awareness programs. He said the whole overcrowding issue is ridiculous. And, for the fact of the matter is that these overcrowding issues everywhere in Mumbai. You say it at any functions, wedding functions, or the railway stations, or buses that people crowd in. So, it's ridiculous that we can hold one segment and, take these laws out and cause havoc. So he's been really supportive as well. We also spoke about moral policing. And we spoke about the fact that, here we are, the youth who want to progress. If you're talking about moral policing here, then I think the laws need to be defined so that we can become better citizens. Because you can't be saying something and doing something. And we as youth are confused, because one way we want to progress, Technology has come and we've embraced it. We are shaking hands internationally, and for them to turn around and moral police us is not going to take us anywhere.
You also spent some time with Milind Diora. Talk about what Milind said, how he reacted to Mumbai Unite and repealing the Bombay Prohibition Act and the changes and the amendments in the Bombay Police Act.
Well, Milind was also a good change to me because he's one of the youth that represents the youth around, and he basically is very intellectual, and we had like a nice conversation with him. He said the cause is very good. He also assured us that as a person who heads in the state, he would get our voices heard for sure. He said whatever plans we make through Mumbai Unite, with the awareness programs and whatever we plan to do, he'll be more than happy to support us in every way possible. He, in fact, was sweet enough to tell us to keep him updated on our every single move through Twitter, to basically tweet him and basically tell him what's going about with Mumbai Unite. He did say that the laws are outdated, and it is going to take some time. This is a very good cause, and we should think well as to how we're going to go about this cause in the future, so it sustains and doesn't fizzle out. So he basically said that he's going to help us through every step of the way and to keep him in loop.
What are your efforts going to be from here on? You have, put up some petitions, you are meeting leaders. You know that the idea is to raise awareness so that these laws come up for debate in the assemblies and in turn, at the governmental level. But wherefore from here?
Well, we are going to meet everybody, all the leaders, because at the end of the day, the city is just not a one person or, one party. I think everybody needs to be met. Healthy discussions need to happen. A dialogue needs to take place. And that's exactly what we are doing. I mean, we did meet the other citizens who had problems. We met now few leaders. We're going to go ahead and meet the other few. And we're going to make sure that we reach out wherever we can. So at least we are heard. There's a healthy dialogue that's happening between, people. People are understanding where we are coming from, and we are understanding from where they are coming from and how we can take this further. Ultimately, the whole idea is to reach to the high level, the state level, the tourism level, the people who will be at the parliament, who will make those changes happen. So the idea is to basically reach out to them. Ultimately, as citizens, we can do this much. We can be within the laws and try and have this healthy conversation and give it a direction. But at the end of the day, you and Rishike, you and I both know it all lies in their hands.
So that's Nisha Harale from Mumbai Unite. They are looking at trying to make some policy changes in certain acts that have been very archaic and outdated and, obviously hampering the youth's progress and day-to-day activities. All of this, of course, stemming from the fact that nightclubs are being shut down. Indiscriminately, people are being put behind bars and things like that. So it's a follow-up story. If people want to follow the activities of Mumbai Unite, where can they go, Nisha, on Facebook and Twitter? You can give out your handles, please.
Well, you can get on the Facebook page. It says Mumbai Unite. You can just log in, then you get a community or fan page, and you also get a group page. And also on Twitter, you can have like #Mumbai Unite. So they can basically follow us there. But the other thing, Rishike, I know our Chief Minister has been really sweet, and he's basically told people that, they should go out and the laws are going to change. He has declared that. So it's a very good positive sign that we've got. But at the end of the day, the laws are still not changed. So people have to be cautious. They have to party wisely. They have to follow the laws, because ultimately we don't want to get into the same mess that we were in. So, if it's a request to everybody who goes out is to basically, go out in a healthy way, party wise, party safe.
At 1:30 when you get out of the club, don't make noise on the streets.
Correct.
Don't scream, shout, yell. Just quietly go home when the night's
Correct.
partying is
Do
done.
not honk. People are still sleeping. Their family is still there living, and we still don't have the entertainment zone. The other thing about the leaders is they all agreed to a separate entertainment zone, so that's a good sign as well. So fingers crossed, and let's see how this all takes. But we are keeping our focus, and we're not letting go of it.
Thanks so much, Nisha, for speaking to 94.3 Radio 1. Have a lovely day.
Thank you, Rishikesh. Bye bye. You too.